Oh, that was some party. Welcome to the Ashen capital of Lindell. This is why I had to grab that spear before going too far further, because of this state change to the world. Lindell, as we know it now, is destroyed. All the various places we could have gone before, gone, with the exception of the underground. Because the ashes of the Erd Tree are coating the area, considering it's a very large tree that is burning down. There, that'll have a cape now, as it should. We did it! We saved Lindell! Yay! Okay, so let's start moving. Because we should have a couple of things to do in the area. Also, no torrent allowed. Let's explore the desert. The desert of ash. By the way, just to double check, do we have Destined Death as like a key item or anything? I don't think so. Even though we really should. Oh well. I hear someone stomping about. Do you hear those stompies, chat? I may have to explore just a tiny bit to get all the stuff here before we get to the very, very last bit of the game. The end of the end. So do excuse me while I look around like a dummy. Oh yeah. Let me just boop. Let me just boop. Hey, you there. A gargoyle. Let's get him. You used to work for Malekith? Malekith's gone. Now you die for me. He seems broken. I don't think he's supposed to be up there. Don't think he was supposed to be up there. Well, that made the fight extra easy. Gargoyle defeated. Did we have to kill that gargoyle? Nah. Betrayed by the high ground, yeah. That's like a little mini optional boss, I suppose, since he didn't drop anything. Who's that? Damn, look at this place. Ashen everywhere. Wait a second, what happened to Bach? He was in Leyndell. My little friend Bach better be okay. I swear to God. Bach? Bach! He's okay!
Bach, this seems ready to make...
Yay! Bach lives. Good man, Bach. Good man.
Going all...
How many people have explored back in this direction this far in the Ashen capital of Leyndell? Out of curiosity. I'm sure most people just went the other direction. The forward direction. But I do believe there is at least a talisman in this direction for us to grab. By this point, you were just trying to finish the game. That's fair. Wait, no. That's just going to lead to the capital ramparts. Never mind about that having a talisman. Yeah, the talisman I would have to come from outside. It is a it is a Crimson Amber Talisman +2. So I'll try to get it just to show it. It's nice that Bach survived the many metric tons of ash. Let me double check just to make sure I'm going after what I think I'm going for. Oh no, this leads me to something even different that I actually don't care about, if I'm being honest with you. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. I'm trying. This is not an item I ever pick up. I picked it up one time ever, and it was while randomly exploring the capital of Ash on my first playthrough. So, yeah. It's in a spot that I'm not going to know right off the top of my head where it is. I don't think. I think it's... Oh, there it is. Yeah. Okay. Down this sewer grate. Good fall. Good fall. Good fall. 10 out of 10. Would die again. Let's try that again, shall we? There we go. Uh-huh. And now we just gotta land on the wooden beam. And we're good. Crimson Amber Medallion +2. There. I believe that's actually always been in the subterranean shunning grounds right here, but this is our first chance at actually accessing it. And like I said, I never picked that up because it's not particularly good. If I were to equip it right now, for example. Look at how much health that gives us. That's barely anything. Like, 120. Ooh, ah. Behold, the Erd Tree yet stands, tall and unwavering, mindless of the scorch of the flame of ruin. Then we are yet golden ones. Uh-huh. Whatever you tell yourself, man. Whatever you say. Oh, don't worry. We're gonna see stuff. A golden sunflower. Hey, look who it is. It's Corin. He survived. What's up, dude?
Oh, it's you. I finally come to understand. The Master was nothing more than a madman. Enchanted by a vain and ruinous delusion, he rejected the perfection of the Golden Order, seeking to supplant our glorious faith with his own. Could there be a more pitiable comedy? Look at it. The culmination of perfection. Burning before our very eyes. Oh, it's you. I finally come to understand. The Master was nothing more than a madman. Enchanted by a vain and ruinous delusion, he rejected the perfection of the Golden Order, seeking to supplant our glorious faith with his own. Could there be a more pitiable comedy? Look at it.
Could there be a more pitiable comedy? Well, Corin's gone a little bit insane, as you might suggest, or have noticed. Oh, it is the Forbidden Lands one for the stupid shit. Ah, I'm dumb. Yeah, the ulcerated tree spirits are from there. Well, while we wait, I can mess with my talismans a bit. All talisman, maybe? Do. Hard to go wrong with that. Ring, ring. Elden Ring. You there on the horse. Get out of here, dummy. You fool. You could have lived. You could have survived the burning of the Erd Tree and got a shirt. Instead, you decided to die. Stone. Grab our trusty Rivers of Blood katana. Oh boy, another ulcerated tree spirit. Who doesn't want another ulcerated tree spirit fight, am I right? Ah, damn. Big spin. Oh, no! I rolled, damn it! Fuck you, game! Great, and now he activated the other one because the roll didn't count. Okay. Hey, guess what, chat? Did you want more ulcerated tree spirits? We're lucky enough to have more. More ulcerated tree spirits. Oh, darn. Now I'll warming stone. Heal up a little bit. Never enough ulcerated tree spirits. You're right. You're right. We should have 20 more in the DLC. Reminder, in total, ulcerated tree spirits is like 23 or something total. There's a bunch. Hey, look, another ulcerated tree spirit. And yes, you can have all three at the same time. Which is as awful as it sounds. Bleed. I told you, chat, the final boss of the DLC is going to be the primeval tree spirit. Erd Tree's Favor +2, the final legendary talisman. A legendary talisman depicting a special blessing of the Erd Tree. Greatly raises max HP, stamina, and equip load. It is said when the age of the Erd Tree began, such blessings were personally bestowed upon their recipients by Queen Marika herself. So the +2 version gives you, according to stats, 4% more HP, 10% more stamina, and 8% equip load. Which isn't that much. Saint Trina's tree spirit. It's not that much, but I guess if you put it all together, it's okay. I mean, half the effectiveness of the Crimson Amber Medallion +2 for the HP alone. Oh, wow. Way less effectiveness than the Great Jar Arsenal. Almost nothing for the equip load by comparison. And the stamina is okay, I guess. It's alright, I guess. By the way, this greatly reduces potency of incantations. I believe only works for offensive incantations, unfortunately. What can you do? These are all defense stuff. I mean, I'll put the Halig Tree Talisman on. That'll be useful. Put your monitor to sleep. Saint Trina's tree spirit. Put your monitor to sleep. Shh. Okay, anyway, we should be heading to the, what, southwest? Or just south? Yeah, I guess just south looks like we're aiming the right direction-ish. Because we gotta finish the very, very end of Brother Corrin's quest. Hey, guess what? Brother Corrin? Dead. We get Corrin's bell bearing and his robe. And a flail. A garbage flail. There it is. Corrin's robe. Robe of Corrin the Cleric. Even after exile, Corrin refused to recant his prophecies, and for this he was blessed with the guidance of grace. Since then, the cartwheel draped on his neck has served as a reminder that true guidance awaits those with iron wills, those with unwavering faith. Smithing Stone 6. Why couldn't you guys have died? Dang dirty flowers. Behold, gold mask. T. We get the mending rune of perfect order. Rune discovered by the noble gold mask, used to restore the fractured Elden Ring when brandished by the Elden Lord. A rune of transcendental ideology, which will attempt to perfect the Golden Order. The current imperfection of the Golden Order, or instability of ideology, can be blamed upon the fickleness of the gods no better than men. That is the fly in the ointment. So yes, Goldmask wasn't here to prove his faith to the Golden Order, quite so much as he was here to prove why the Golden Order had failed. Because, I mean, have you seen the world? Have you seen the lands between? Clearly, something went wrong somewhere. And Goldmask eventually discovered what he believes to have been that something, and added in a little bit of this for mending the Elden Ring to restore the Golden Order and improve it to what he thinks would be a more perfect version. The problem is that whatever he thinks is going to be an opinion, just like whoever made this or that decision between why the Golden Order would be this way or that way, aka America most times, more often than not, it wouldn't be any different from that. And there would probably be imperfections in whatever Goldmask is doing as well. But, either way, that does give us a different way to mend the Elden Ring. And now it is time to actually head to the end. We've finally gone around and touched all the things butts that had butts to touch in the Ashen Capital. I think. Pretty sure. Ah, wait, there's one more thing to do. We gotta go say hi to dog. We gotta say hi to the dog one more time, chat. Did I say dog? I meant tortoise!
Greetings.
You got nothing to say about the burning Erd tree? Okay. Here, have this.
What have very well, let heresy all thing. Oh,
And here, have
very
this.
well, heresy is not all thing.
All things can be conjoined, says the ancient tortoise, which means that he at least has an idea about one of the fundamentals of the Golden Order. Anyway, Carian Greatsword, we'll get that. New incantations. Ancient Dragon's Lightning Spear. A secret incantation of the capital's ancient dragon cult. Create a spear of red lightning and stab it into the ground from above. On impact, the spear will burst into trails of lightning covering the area. Spoken of in legend, red lightning is the weapon wielded by the ancient dragons. It's like Fortis axes, but less good because it's only one instead of two. Ancient Dragon's Lightning Strike. Summons a red bolt of lightning that scatters and spreads around the surrounding area. Charging enhances the range. Spoken of in legend, red lightning is the weapon wielded by the ancient dragons. This is very good. Giant's Flame Take Thee. One of the incantations that draws directly from the power of fire giants. Hurl a massive ball of raging fire. There is no record of this incantation in common prayer books. Only a select few prelates know of its existence. And flame fall upon them, which is, it's solid. Hurl several balls of fire at once. Charging enhances potency and causes the balls of fire to explode. And that is it. That is all our prayer books. Let's give those bell bearings over as well. We're doing it all. Alright, anyway, give those over real quick. Oh, hey! Gideon's gone. I guess he must have memorized every book. Yep, we're good. By the way, we can now buy smithing stones all the way up to 8, which lets you get to plus 24. Somber smithing stones all the way up to plus 9, which is one off of... Each of these are one step off of maximum. Which means you can get every single weapon in the entire game up to 1 below max. I really wish that they would add a thing to let you buy the maximum upgrade things too, and just let those be super expensive, but I guess they gotta give a reason for people to do New Game Plus. I guess. By the way, Remembrance of the Black Blade. Malekith was a shadow-bound beast given to his Empyrean, just like Blythe. Marika's sole need of her shadow was a vessel to lock away destined death. Even then, she betrayed him. She betrayed him, you say? Interesting. But yes, this is Malekith is the exact same thing as Blythe. A beastman that was given to his Empyrean to act as their shadow. Only Malekith was kind of bigger. Equipment of champions. We've got Malekith's Greaves. Beast greaves made of black iron and decorated with gold, worn by Malekith the Black Blade. Malekith, Queen Marika's loyal half-brother, bore a blade imbued with destined death, and there was not one demigod who did not fear him. Champions knew what was at stake. Indeed, that is what made them champions. And the helm as well, the full Malekith set. And Malekith's stuff can also create Malekith's Black Blade, which once harbored the power of the Rune of Death, a sad shadow of its former glory. You notice it's not glowing super hard or anything. After a fragment of death was stolen on that fateful night, Malekith bound the blade within his own flesh, such that none might ever rob death again. Unique skill, Destined Death. Set free the remnants of Destined Death, plunging the greatsword into the ground to summon a myriad of blades. In addition to dealing immediate damage, this attack reduces the enemy's max HP and continues to wear down HP for a short time. That is the thing where he plunges the blade straight into the ground, and it whirls blades all around him. And then, the Black Blade Incantation. Power gleaned from the remembrance of Malekith. The caster creates an illusory Black Blade, then leaps forward to deliver a spinning slash that emits a wave of light. This can be followed up with one additional attack. That is the thing where he shoots the cuts at you. This blade was once imbued with Destined Death. In addition to dealing damage, it reduces foes' max HP and continues to sap their current HP for a very short time. Finally, I've done it. The Finger Crone seems to have passed away. And thus the two fingers will not have anyone to properly read them, I guess you could say. Oh, I can still have Ronnie's Dark Moon on. Good. No real reason for me to, but I can.
I see.
How you doing, Hugh?
Who are you? Oh. I must be a blacksmith.
Now, let's get smithing.
Oh no, Hugh! Say it ain't so.
Could you tell me what happened? Why is the round table burning? In ruins. Why does that girl weep for me? Have I forgotten something of dire importance?
Oh, I feel so sad for Hugh. He's gone senile. He's losing his memory and mind. Doesn't even know who he is anymore. That's also why Roderica left the room, as Hugh slowly but surely is degenerating.
I see. Oh, so it wasn't just me this happened to. To think he'd forget who you were as well. I knew he'd burn himself out. Old Hugh. I think we could talk him into leaving the round table hold now. But maybe it's better that we don't. It's only proper that we respect his choice to stay. I'll remain with Hugh. He made me who I am today. I'd like to return the kindness, in whatever small way I can. Please, become Elden Lord. Hugh was always saying that you were a lord. To him, so slay her with the weapons he smithed. Slay the god Marika, who cursed us all.
He even said that I was a lord to him. Don't cry, chat. By the way, just wanted to remind you. Noble's traveling garb, which is what Roderica wears. Traveling attire fashioned from metallic white silk thread worn by expatriated royalty. A gift of such rare beauty, a royal wouldn't disgrace their illustrious heritage, even if found dead in a ditch in the middle of nowhere while wearing such a splendid raiment. Just wanted to remind you, Roderica is technically royalty, or at least was. And yet, she is easily one of the nicest people you meet in the entire game. That just wants Hugh to be happy, that formed a nice bond with him, wanted to be useful to those around her, didn't want to feel like a burden. And now the poor girl has to watch her new father figure just slowly lose his mind.
Who are you? Oh, now.
Poor guy. Poor girl. Everybody's sad. Everybody's sad. All right. Let's get finishing. New Elden Ring patch with quality of life. There's a recently added inventory tab for items you just picked up. Oh, that... Do you know how bad I wish that had existed in the game the whole time? Summoning pools persist through New Game Plus, and you can summon Torrent in the Elden Beast fight. Oh my god, they finally added that? Everyone, and I mean everyone, has been saying that it feels like you should be able to summon Torrent in the Elden Beast fight from the day that the game came out and the first person reached it. Hugh's situation makes me sad, chat. Look at the burning Colosseum. Hey, look who it is, chat. Gideon. Hey, Gideon, what are you doing here?
I knew you'd come.
I mean, you are the all-knowing.
Elden Ring, to become Elden Lord. What a sad state of affairs. I commend your spirit, but alas, none shall take the throne. Queen Marika has high hopes for us, that we continue to struggle. Unto eternity.
So, I don't want to kill him right away. I want to show that Gideon will use all those things that you give him information on to fight you. The more that you do in the game, the harder the fight with Gideon is supposed to get, which is pretty cool. Completionists have a harder time with this fight.
My fellow, you
Ow.
fought well until now.
Look at that, Moog spells. The Ionian flower, all that good stuff. Alright, now that we showed off that he has Melania stuff, Moog stuff, etc., now we will just slaughter him unceremoniously, and he will die very fast. Oh, hey, look at that. That is from Rykard. Causality. That's a lot of Karian stuff. Specifically, that's Loretta's Karian stuff.
I know in my bones, a tarnished cannot become a lord. Not even you.
Eat my ass, Gideon.
A man cannot kill a god.
Scepter of the All-Knowing. All-Knowing Helm, Armor, Gauntlets, and Greaves. Sir getting me off here could not handle us. As you would expect. Okay. Scepter of the All-Knowing. Where is that? Counts as a hammer, apparently. Okay. Down to the hammer section. There it is. Scepter in the form of a hand grasping a pearl, signature weapon of Sir Gideon Ofnir, the All-Knowing. The pearl stands for the world, the heavens, and an eye, representing the many forms of knowledge never fully attainable. Even knowing that, the All-Knowing's hand grasps for it. Remember, he said knowledge can never be fully known. It is forever, for it is always imperfect. And its special ability, Knowledge Above All, raise the scepter to manifest the realm of the All-Knowing. Enemy magic and holy damage negation will be reduced for all within the area, including the caster. Let's see, Gideon set. The All-Knowing Helm. Helm set with countless eyes and ears, worn by Gideon Ofnir, the All-Knowing. Knowledge begins with the recognition of one's ignorance, the realization that the search for knowledge is unending. But when Gideon glimpsed into the will of Queen Marika, he shuddered in fear. At the end, that should not be. So yes, in case you were wondering about what looked like the beard there, it's all ears. There's eyes draped around everything, because He has eyes and ears everywhere. Get it? That's the joke. On top of that, the very first time we see Gideon in the opening cutscene of the game, he is laid down in a grave surrounded by ears. And that is because in some cultures, ears are a sign of great wisdom. And laying down in a grave surrounded by ears is a way for you to carry wisdom and gain more wisdom in the next life. So that's why ears are a very common thematic symbol for Gideon. The all-knowing armor, which has a big eyeball in the center. All-knowing gauntlets, and then the all-knowing greaves that's going to say the same thing for all of them. Hey, Mr. Ghost. He has returned. The Lord has returned at long last. Our very first Lord to brandish the Elden Ring once more. Our very first Lord to brandish the Elden Ring once more? Now, who could that be talking about? If we've been paying close attention, that would be Godfrey. After all, Godfrey is the first Elden Lord of the Golden Order. Now, how could he be here? That don't make no sense. Back to Queen Marika's bedchamber. The incantation Erd Tree Heal. Oh, that's Blessing. There it is, Erd Tree Heal. Heals a vast amount of HP for the caster and nearby allies. Hold to continue praying and delay activation. This heal is really big. Like, really, 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 really strong. Let me double check a couple things if I have all the legendary things. I should. Flame of the Fell God. Uh-huh. Grail's Roar. Uh-huh. Elden Stars. Uh-huh. Founding Reign of Stars. That would be in here. Uh-huh. Ronnie's Dark Moon, obviously I have that. Uh-huh. Comet Azure, uh-huh. And Stars of Ruin. Yep, got them all. Every last one. We did it. Give me the Erd Tree Heal. The big heal. The biggest heal. Alright, here we go. As the ghost told us, the First Lord is here to defend.
It's been a long while, Morgoth. Long and hard didst thou fight, tarnished warrior, spurned by the grace of gold. Be assured the Elden Ring resteth close at hand. Alas, I am returned. To be granted audience once more. Upon my name as Godfrey, the first Elden Lord.
He's so cool! He's so cool! He's so cool! Alright. We'll actually fight him this time. Anyway, Godfrey has finally returned, but it was a little late. First thing he did was make his way here and cradle his dead son's corpse in his arms underneath the burning Erd tree. So clearly he was a little bit slow. Alright, let's fight for real now. Do I even want these runes? Eh, sure. Ooh, recovery's a little slow on this weapon. Look how badass he is. No wonder America's like, yeah, that guy can be our warrior king. The guy lifting entire craters out of the ground by when he swings his axe.
That will be all. Thou didst me good service, Siraj. I've given thee courtesy enough.
Best boss in the game.
Now I fight as Horalu. Warrior!
best fucking boss in the game. Do it! The power bomb! I fucking love it. I had to let him do it once. It's so cool. Uh-oh! Oh god! Not again! That one was not on purpose. Remember, the beast Sarash was acting as a... Oh god. Again, jeez. He's really throwy today. As essentially a downer drug. And keeping his bloodlust in check by having the beast on his back the whole time. Man, I have never seen him actually spam grabs like that before. Almost every single attack was just grab, grab, grab. Horalu is Godfrey's real name. Godfrey is the moniker he took on as Elden Lord. But before that, he was Horalu. Warrior! Whoops. Whoops. I jumped into him and took the foot. Big kaboomy. Oh! Ow. Oh, the foot! This is why he has that stomp technique, because originally he's a bare-knuckle brawler. Oh, this weapon recovers too slow. Uh-oh! My body! Oh! He's so cool. He's so cool, but it hurts. It hurts so bad. I'm just playing scared now like an idiot. The Bigfoot! Oh, God. Fucking damn, man. Ooh, this weapon's just a little bit slow for him. That's for sure. A little bit slow for him. Our recovery time after I attack him is a bit long. This is why I don't tend to use slower weapons in these modern Souls games, because that's what happens. So you just get caught in a vortex of if you swing, then you eat a hit. But we're gonna win. We're gonna beat him with this. Because I'm stubborn, and I demand it. And besides, it's not too bad. I like Godfrey. Godfrey is, slash Horaloo, is my favorite boss in the game. I don't mind fighting him again and again. Oh! Oh, no. He's punishing the shit out of my drinks. No, extra slam. Sir, please. Give me like half a second. No, he says. The recovery time is just too long. Sit down, old man. No! I let him do it! Oh, the power bomb!
Brave, tarnished. Thy strength befits a crown.
Remembrance of Horaloo, the warrior. That's right, we're still getting remembrances. When Godfrey, first Elden Lord, was robbed of his grace, becoming tarnished, he took with him his kinfolk and left the lands between. After the long march of the tarnished came to an end, Godfrey divested himself of kingship, becoming a simple warrior once more. Like I said, reminder that originally he was Horaloo, and upon seeing the kind of monstrous power that he was able to use in battle, America said, hey, you want to get married and become a demigod? And he said, sure. Sounds good. Axe of Godfrey, weapon of Godfrey the Elden Lord. It was broken in a battle fought as leader of the Tarnished during a long march. This weapon is symbolic of Godfrey's vow to conduct himself as a lord. later becoming an emblem of the golden lineage. In the days of the past, a crown was warranted with strength, unique skill, regal roar. Let loose a mighty war cry, raising attack power while sending out a shockwave that cannot be guarded against by stomping the ground. While active, strong attacks become a lunging slash. And we have Ash of War, Earthshaker. Horalu's Earthshaker. Slam both hands into the ground to violently shake the earth and unleash a shockwave. Follow up with an additional input to slam the ground again. That's what he did when he leapt into the sky and smashed hand and then smashed his other hand. God, Horalu is so cool. Great final boss. Too bad he's not the final boss. After all, we have a god to slay. The first Elden Lord was not our final confrontation. We have burned past the thorns protecting the Erd Tree, and we make our way in here. So notice how Marika is here. Hanging from a tree, pierced by a spear. Hair turning from golden to red. Body turning from female to male. Marika no longer, we face. And within the body, you see the symbol of the Elden Ring. The runes. Radagon of the Golden Order. Not Marika. Oh, did you have to, sir? Oh, good fight. Great fight. I went to buff myself and he said no. So, by the way, chat, you say that's a very easily recognized pose. I don't think it is. What pose do you think that is, Disaster Lord, on that cutscene? What pose do you think that was? I bet I know what pose you think it is, but... And I bet it's different from the pose that I think it is. Definitely should buff before you walk into the fight. I want to look at it again. And I want to point out once more. Hanging from a tree, pierced by a spear. Just remember those words. Wow, that was early. Jesus, no. Take that, Radagon. I win. Now notice, as the rune disappears from inside the body, that is when this shows up. Taking the body of Radagon / Marika and turning it into a weapon. The One Finger. AKA the Elden Beast. And a lot of people don't understand why this is the final boss. The reason this is the final boss is because this is the source. I got caught by the roll catch. Why you running? Why you running, though? Why you running? Behold the rings. How did that count as knocking my ass down? Alright, you. Quit it. Stop being annoying. I said stop being annoying, not continue being annoying. Uh-oh. Gotta move fast on that one. Damn, you just can't get away from that if you're too close to it. Uh-oh. This again. Please stop doing very annoying things so I can hit you. Thank you. Elden Stars. Alright, I'm calling Tish. Things are going poorly right now. Because the thing keeps swimming away from me. Good roll game. I'm glad I pressed the button for it to not do anything. It's my favorite. Oh, we're gonna die. Yeah, you're doing that. We're gonna have to do this again, aren't we? Oh, boy. If only it didn't swim away from me literally every time I got near it on this fight attempt. Literally every single time I got near it, it just swam away. Rip. Ugh. Ugh. Elden Beast is not a good fight, unfortunately. Especially after the really good fights that are Horalu and then Radagon's pretty good as well. Elden Beast just sucks because it always swims away from you and forces you to run across the entire arena. If you're unlucky enough for it to spam the swim away a lot, then you can have a very tough time like I did there. Okay. Okay. Stop it. Damn it. I rolled, and it didn't roll. Well, we'll take the grab just because it's cool. Oh. Run, 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 run. That was America's pose. Yes, it was. Oh my god, stop running! You are the worst final boss in the Souls game series from FromSoft, because you just continuously run away. But what if the boss kept running away forever? That would be fun and entertaining, right? Let me fight you! Stop being smart and running away. Alright, Elden Stars, that's what that is. Oh, for the love of God. Oh, I'm dead. Yep, nothing I could do there. Cool. Oh, what a fucking poorly designed boss fight. At least now Torrent will be allowed once that quality of life goes through. It always should have been allowed. It shouldn't, like, the boss shouldn't be able to run 30 seconds away from me and then spam a bunch of shit away from me with infinite range. Are we going through? Not for me! Because I've been playing for the past 6.5 hours. It's not going to go through till I'm done. Was I too close to be allowed to roll there? No critical? Thanks, game. Oh, right, the explosion afterwards. Just kill me, I don't care at this point. See, the Elden Beast fights smart, but fighting smart is incredibly annoying. Because if it really wanted to, it could literally never, ever, 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 ever die to a melee opponent. Ever. Because it just jumps under the groundwater, phases itself 30 seconds of running away, and then by the time you get to it, it just does it again while it pelts you with long-range shit, and it eventually wins. Because it has infinite mana, so it doesn't ever have to stop and do something different. Hey, it didn't run away instantly. And so we get to do what I should have been able to do on the previous fights. Kick its ass. Oh boy, Elden Stars, here it comes. There goes my shield. Stop running. Stop running. For the love of God, stop running! I got this sword from my wife, therefore I cannot lose. Hop, hop, hop. Oh my God. Nice sword roll. Oh my God, it hasn't teleported for like 30 seconds. Yay! Yay, it didn't spam teleports forever. We did it! Elden Remembrance!